Hey guys, it's Jeremy again, and I am back with another video. A little bit of a different video. I wish I could have gotten this book when it came out. I definitely would have, but I was kind of broke at the time, and I was really excited about it, and I didn't know what it was, and I was just very excited about it, and so I finally have it, hence the name of this video, and I have the Twilight by Stephanie Meyer, the special 10th anniversary collector's edition. This is a huge, huge book, but I'm getting there. I'm going to explain a little bit of what this is, and then I'll go further into detail. This is the 10th anniversary collector's version of the first book of the Twilight series. If you go right behind me, you will see I have all the other books. The original ones. This is also a lot taller than my other books, like it goes like way up here on my shelf. But this is the original one. This is the cool part. Ready? You flip it over and you have the new book. This is her new book, which is called Life and Death Twilight Reimagined by Stephanie Meyer. That's the cover of it. This is Twilight, but with the gender roles switched. So a lot of people call this gender bent or gender bending. So basically, Edward is a girl and Bella is a boy, which I kind of find really weird, to be honest, but I've already read this book because I bought the Kindle book when it came out, the day it came out. I could afford that. I just couldn't afford this because it came out as like $18. That was a little bit ridiculous. It's gone down in price, so I got mine for $12. Yay. I love cheap prices when I can find them. And this is her new book, and I'm really excited to read it out of the hardcover. I want to reread it out of the hardcover because I've already read it on the ebook, and I loved it. I really, really liked it. I thought it was really interesting. It does have the somewhat, more or less, the same plot as the original first Twilight book, but there's a lot of difference. She did kind of change the story. That's why it's a reimagining. So not every single detail is going to be exactly the same. So Bella's new name, being a boy, obviously is Belfort, and Edward's is Beau. So I kind of thought that was really, really interesting, and I love how, and Stephanie Meyer did in an interview, this is kind of how a girl would hold an apple. And this is kind of how a guy would hold an apple. I love that. I think this is so cool, and once you read it, you'll kind of understand what I mean, and I do have planned to do a book review on it, but I want to reread it out of this one. But before I do that, I really want to reread the first Twilight book first, the original one. But yeah, this is kind of the only thing I have planned for today. I really just wanted to show you that I did get this. I wish I could have pulled it in my last video, but I thought this was so special, and Stephanie Meyer is one of my favorite authors. The Twilight world will always hold a piece of my heart. I'm actually already rereading Twilight right now. I'm on chapter 1 still. I just started it today, and it's already bringing back nostalgia feelings to my warm heart because of all of the wonderful years that I've had with this series. Now, you guys have to understand, a lot of people, this is not really a new book. She did not write this saying, I'm going to put out a new book. This is meant to be bonus content for Twilight's 10th anniversary edition. It is not meant to be a new book from her. That's not what this is. This is strictly bonus content. Everybody is saying, well, she wrote a new book. It's not a new book. This is strictly bonus content. And a lot of people, and I do mean a lot of people, have been really extremely disappointed in it, saying Stephanie hasn't done anything in like 5 years, and this is what she did. She just changed up the original first Twilight a little bit, and then there you go. That's not what this is. And in fact, she actually has a new book coming out in 2016. It's going to be an adult novel, and it's going to be a thriller. So there you go. She has a new book coming out in just a little under a year, maybe, hopefully about 8 or 9 months. Hopefully we'll get it sometime in fall, hopefully, of next year. I'm going to read it. Speaking of, I will have a lot of details to talk about when I do in January. I have a lot of Stephanie Meyer talking about things in January. I may do it early if I feel up to it, but I'm really excited to have this edition. But also what I really like is the inside actually has this really kind of cool design. And with this one, there is a foreword in here by Stephanie. It basically has the same thing, but if you go to each chapter of the real Twilight, not the reimagined one, it has these really beautiful like designs. I kind of because I actually thought that there was going to be new covers because you know Percy Jackson got new covers when it got to its 10 years, and the Harry Potter paperbacks have new covers. I just thought Twilight would get new covers too, even if it's different. I still kind of wish that we got them, but I guess not. There are other covers out there that are called the White Collection, which are paperback, which look exactly like the original ones, but instead of this being black here, it's white, and the title doesn't there. When you go to the spine, there's the spine, and then when you go to the back of them, it is red, like blood red. Ooh, sounds good. Well, let's see if I can't snag that box set this year. Let's see what happens with that. It is a limited edition, so I want to try to get my hands on it before you can't get it anymore, because I've always wanted this series in paperback, because this is a series I know in my heart I will read it every year. But I will go ahead and sneak this one in to tell you guys I will be redoing. I just thought of something in it, so since it's only 6 minutes in, I don't want to end it just yet. What I'm going to be doing for this next year is going to be something I'm going to be calling Stephanie Meyer Year. And that is going to be reading all of her books in anticipation for her new release. So I will be rereading all 4 Twilight books. I've already started reading the first one, and I'm not going to rush through it. If I finish it in a couple weeks, great. If it's like towards the middle of January, end of January, so be it. I'm in no rush to read it. It's one of my all-time favorite books I've ever read. I don't care what people say. It's one of my favorites. It's always been my favorite. It was the first fandom I ever really got a part of, and I hope a lot of you will join in on me. I am going to be doing massive book reviews, discussion, huge ones, probably at least 15 to 20 minutes per book review. And then I'm going to be doing like some like random discussions in between the reviews, like where, you know, I might do let's talk about Jacob Black video, or a talk about Edward video, and just talk about their character and how much they have grown throughout the series. I may do that actually. Yeah, I think I'll probably end up doing that when I finish the series. I think that'll be a little more fun, just so it kind of has a little bit more just fun videos, because that's what I'm going to be doing. I have a lot of really big plans for this channel for this next year. But let me know if you have this, if you have read the Life and Death version of it. Where is it? Yeah, right here. Let me know if you have read this version, if you liked it. I liked it. I think it was so special. It was so different. There was stuff that was like the original book, but there were also very new stuff. There was a lot very different stuff. I will say one thing, and I'm not going to say this because I don't want to ruin anything. The part in the original book where Bella is almost gang raped by all those drunk idiots, that's not in this new version. Because since he's a guy, that would not happen with a guy, obviously. I mean, duh, that just would not happen. So instead, there is something about a drug deal gone awry, and that's going to be interesting to find out what actually, you know, I'm saying that because I already know what happens next and everything, but I don't want to spoil anything for you guys. But this is basically the book thing that I wanted to do, and when you take the jacket off, it looks very similar to the original Twilight, you know. Pretty basic, you know, nothing super special about it. But, and then there's this that kind of just advertises her other Twilight books. So, That's basically it. It's really cool, and I would recommend it if you're a fan of Twilight to check this out. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys soon. I have a discussion video, which will be up on Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday, because I have a few more notes that I need to go over before I do the video. So look for that coming on Wednesday. So thank you for watching, and I hope you guys are having a good day, and I love you guys so much. And yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.